Cinema. Today, it feels inseparable from our lives. It makes us laugh, cry, dream, and escape into worlds beyond our own. But this extraordinary art form began with something incredibly simple, a moving image. In 1896, in a small cafe in Paris, the Lumière brothers introduced the world to a miracle. For the first time, photographs moved. Workers leaving a factory, waves hitting a shore, and most famously, a train arriving at a station. People were astonished. As the train rushed toward the screen, audiences gasped and leapt from their seats, believing it might burst into the room. In that moment, reality and illusion blended, and cinema was born. Soon, filmmakers discovered that moving images could do more than capture life. They could tell stories. Stories of crime and chase, humor and heartbreak, heroes and villains. In 1903, the Great Train Robbery changed everything. With action, suspense, and dramatic editing, film became adventure. The screen was no longer just a window to reality, it was a doorway to imagination. Then came a figure who would unite audiences across languages and borders. A small man with a bowler hat, a cane, and a curious walk, Charlie Chaplin. He barely spoke, yet the world understood him. Through gentle humor and silent emotion, he showed the struggles and dignity of ordinary people. In crowded theaters from London to New York, from Paris to Bombay, audiences laughed and cried together. Cinema had found its first universal star. By the early 20th century, film was no longer a novelty. Grand theaters rose in cities, their glowing marquees drawing crowds into dark halls of wonder. Strangers sat side by side, sharing stories, flickering in light and shadow. But cinema was still silent. Its voices existed only in music and imagination, and the world was ready for the next revolution. In 1927, that revolution arrived. The jazz singer brought synchronized sound to the screen. For the first time, audiences heard a performer sing and speak. The effect was electric. The silent era faded, and the age of talkies began. Cinema had found its voice, and with it a new dimension of emotion and realism. From that moment on, film would evolve endlessly, from black and white to color, from silent frames to surround sound, from simple reels to digital worlds beyond imagination. And yet, every blockbuster, every masterpiece, every story projected on screens today traces its origin back to that astonished audience in 1896, watching a train arrive and realizing that images could live.